Hey, it's Mr. Johns. Welcome back to Dirt Rally 2.0. And look at this track. So we are in rally number 4 of 6. Where are we exactly? Oh, Argentina. All right, so let's just make sure we're good here with tires. And I have, those soft tires have been working pretty well. And on the advice of my team advisor, I'm going to go ahead and try soft tires. And it looks like no repairs needed, so we're going to go ahead and just jump into the race.
Start 60, open hairpin right tightens.
Already thinking a little bit sad that maybe after 3 more rallies, this car will be, it'll still be in my garage, but I will likely not race with it again.
2, 1, go.
I'm not so sure of that, but there's a lot of other cars. And I think there's around 50 cars in the game. I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't hold me to that, but I think I read that somewhere. You would think maybe there'd be more. When you play other games, you're used to them saying there's 200, 250 cars to choose from, like in the Forza series, and there's just so many cars. So a little disappointed there isn't more to choose from. And one thing that I don't love about the game is the challenge to obtain new cars. I just wish that maybe you could earn some from wins. Also that when you go to purchase cars in your garage, you can go to purchase new cars, but they're kind of a rotating random mix of cars, which is weird. I don't know what the purpose of that was. Keep people playing maybe and paying attention. I think it's like every hour or something. Again, don't hold me to that. It rotates, and so you get a fresh set of cars every so often. And that seems weird to me. If there's a place to buy cars, like a car dealer, wouldn't you just be able to buy cars? But I guess it's like an ever-changing market. So, and that must be what they were going for. A little harder to get cars because they're not always available, I guess. So, and I think sometimes they're used and sometimes they're new. So that could have been bolstered, I think, a little more. But I am in no position to complain. There's so many other absolutely wonderful things about this game that I have not raced every car, so I'm in no position to. That doesn't look good. Well, that was a save, but ooh, I just sensed something bad was coming there. So
3 left and keep right into 1 left.
Okay, let's just get into the groove here again.
Into 4 right of a narrow bridge.
So a lot of big boulders on both sides. Bridges. Downhill section here. So it is kind of a wet dirt. I guess you call that mud. But it's not quite mud. It's just a wet dirt surface. You can feel it. And
into 1 right.
It's a pretty good surface. A little bit sandy. But mostly wet dirt.
Into 2 right.
All right, so
Into don't cut 2 left, tightens of a narrow bridge.
a couple things that I've been
30.
working on.
1 left.
Doing better.
Opens long.
Doing better. Just do
30.
better and be happy with your
Caution crest and
driving.
cut 2 right, tightens of a narrow bridge.
Oh, that's the corner where I lost my car. So that was, I almost have PTSD right there. That is, when I see that, I'm like, oh my gosh. That's where I lost it. Went off, shooting off into space and lost the car. But at least I
tightens of a narrow bridge.
recognize that. I see the bridge and I see that tape,
Into
and
3 left of a
it
crest,
triggers that in me to
30,
whoop
3
and
right.
take it easy. So, also trying to drive just a little bit
3 left long.
faster, and I'm not
Into
doing that
unseen,
here
1
yet.
right tightens.
Faster than I feel comfortable. Just want to start pushing that envelope
Into 5
but I'm
right.
not, you know.
Into open hairpin left.
It's my first race
On the
today,
crest.
and it takes me a race usually to feel it,
20.
to feel, whoa,
Crest,
yeah,
an unseen early hairpin
just to be able to
right.
drive, basically. That's what I'm saying. So, just a race, just to kind of get in the groove,
Unseen,
or a
open
race or
hairpin
two.
left.
And usually by the time I'm on the fourth or fifth stage, that's where I start to feel more comfortable, and I can start to push my speed a little bit. And
Opens.
you know, if I ever get good at
tightens,
this,
cut
then
1.
maybe that's the way I'll always be able to drive. Just push the envelope in every stage, and that'll be my new normal. And that's
30.
kind of how I've
Unseen hairpin right.
talked about it. You know, right now my normal is
30.
cautious driving and not very good driving,
2 right tightens.
but I love it. So I literally could drive 20 miles an hour,
30.
like I had my kids in the back seat, and we were just driving this
6
back
right
road,
long.
and this would be fun.
Crest. And 4
Honestly,
left. Extra
this would be
long,
fun.
tightens 1 around bridge.
But the fact that I'm going, you know, between 30 and 60, nobody in the car to worry about, just me.
30.
That makes it just a little more
3
fun.
right.
But I need to get to the point where I can go like 70, and maybe this car won't do it, but it probably would if I could just
Into
go
slow, 4
full
right.
out and be able to
Extra
control
long,
this
over
thing like
crest tightens.
corner,
Into 3
corner.
left.
I'm just not there yet.
Opens into 4
And
right.
while it
Very
probably doesn't
long.
take others 3 stages or 4 stages to dial in, it takes me 4 or 5 stages to get locked in and start to be able to push it a little bit. But that's okay. You know, if I drive solid, I'm still in first, it looks like. If I just drive solid, even though it's rough, careful. There we go. And then get a little bit faster as the stage progresses. That's fine. I'm fine with that. So we got a 4 and a 4.
Maybe.
Now I can start picking my speed up just a little bit. I think this is where it starts to open up. I remember this stage before.
4 right long. 50.
Kind of winding down into the valley from up above. It's mostly a descent, but this is back up just a little bit here, up and over.
Into 6 right. Extra long of a crest.
And the
Tightens
grooves
5.
and the soft dirt is part of the fun here.
Into 6
There we
left.
go. I remember this.
Extra
Yeah.
long.
So 6
To crest. And flat right. 80.
is where you can make some speed up. 6.
Turn 2 right tightens.
Okay, we got a 2. Then they throw a 2 at you, of course. So we're going to slow it down
Into
and
6 left. Opens of
a little bit of
crest.
e-brake and flip her around and go.
30.
Wasn't great, but it was okay.
5 left long. Opens. Into 6 right.
It does make you want to get a rally car and just head off into the
Over finish. 50.
find some tracks like
To
this.
stop. Well done.
Okay. So stage 1 complete. It looks like if that stays true, 37
Looking good for a
second
stage win in there.
lead, no penalties. So celebrating the win there, and yeah, so 37 seconds. That's a pretty good lead, and we'll move on. No, I don't think there's going to be any repair. Oh, there's not going to be a repair stage. It's every 2, I believe, right? So I think twice you get the option to repair, but shouldn't need any there. This one's a sprint, 2.78.
Starts 3 right into 3 left.
It's
long,
nice,
into
even though my
unseen,
driving's
1 right
terrible.
tightens. Good luck.
It is nice that I am getting more consistent.
3, 2,
1, go. So more consistent.
into 3 left.
So
long,
more first place
into
finishes
unseen,
and
1 right
less
tightens.
disaster. So it's good. It's good.
Into 5
What more could you
left,
want?
Into 5 right. Into
Better
open
driving.
hairpin left.
Better driving is what I want.
Press, keep in.
Better driving. just because I'm winning doesn't mean I can do it against better drivers. So I am in the Clubman division. Basically, the open division is for complete noobs, rookies, don't know how to drive. That was me, still is me, but pretty easy. And this is kind of the first division with a little faster speeds. And you have to be a little more competitive to be able to finish well. But I can still make a lot of mistakes. As you can see, I can still make pretty bad corners all the way down the mountain and still finish first. So that just goes to show you. So these corners I'm going to have to really watch out. Goes to show you that I'm still on a pretty easy division of drivers. And I'm aware of that. I truly expect, let's go 6/4, 1 over a bridge. Not over the bridge, around the bridge. I truly, and partially because of some comments I've read online about how hard this game is, I don't think I've really reached that point yet. Right now it's just fun. And if I can drive like this and finish first, I'm still... Careful. I am still on the easy level, so I'm aware of that. I have a feeling that maybe the next level will be the one that slaps me in the face, and I'll be. I love when the drone's hanging there. I will be lucky to be in the top 20. You know, I think I'll reach that point at some point, and I think that's what people are talking about. Everybody gets to a point where you just can't finish in the top 10. And that would get pretty frustrating, I would think, too, yeah. So we'll see. I mean, I'm assuming when I watch videos of some of you really, really good drivers and players, I'm like, yeah, if that's how I have to drive, if that's how I have to drive to do well, I don't see that happening, but I may just be a clubman driver. You know, and if that's the case, I mean, I wish there were like 50 cars to choose from in that division. Well, I guess I can drive any car in this division, right? So I could stay clubman. That's one thing that's really weird about the game. I could not finish in the top 3 and race any car. And I still think that's a mistake the game made. I think that I should be limited to, you know, I think the open division I should only be able to race the Cooper and the Lancia, and then Clubman maybe should give me the D2 cars, and it would go up like that, and I think that should be the incentive. But for me to be able to race any car I want at any level, that seems weird to me. But
we might have won that stage.
It is what it is. So you know, because it kind of makes you wonder, what's the point of making the next division if I can drive any car? Like right now, I could drive the fastest car out there, and I'm not good enough. I would lose, but I could do it. So, all right. So first place. Do not want that to seem. I don't want to seem like I am not appreciating the fact that I just finished first. So these next 2 races we will do next time around. So thanks for joining me. Come back and ride with me again in stages 3 and 4. But for now, Mr. Johns is out.